Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm going to be doing a page featuring the Concord 9th Faith and Love stamp set once again. So I'm going to start out by just sketching in a little bunch of succulents on this page here. And what I do is I sketch that in with a pencil first, and then I go in with the fine-tipped Illustrated Faith pen, and I go over all the pencil lines. And then I'm going to heat set that just to make sure that the pen is good and dry. And then I will go ahead and erase the pencil lines. So what I do is I have a picture of some succulents pulled up on my computer, and I kind of use that as a reference as I'm sketching this out. And that's usually what I do if it's something that I'm just going to freehand draw in my Bible. I'm taking a Molotow masking pen to cover up the verse on this page, and that way the verse stays free of any watercoloring until the very end. You'll see that it'll be highlighted. There won't be any watercoloring where that masking pen is. I'm sure to let that masking fluid dry completely before I begin watercoloring. And today I'm going to be using the Kuretake Gansai Tombi watercolors, and these are my favorite watercolors currently. And what I do is I like to pick up all the different colors that I'm going to use on this page and mix them ahead of time on the little clear insert for these watercolors. That way they're all ready to go when I begin painting. So I'm working in Psalm 63, verse 1. It says, "O God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water." And I just love working in the Psalms. There's just such beautiful imagery in the Psalms. And so I thought succulents went really well with this verse. And so I'm going to go ahead and just watercolor this. I'll turn on some music so you can watch how I do that process, and then I'll join you in just a few minutes. Okay, so we're just finishing up with the watercoloring. You can see I do multiple layers of coloring, drying in between layers and just adding different colors in there for some depth and some interest and things like that. So, and I always add a little bit of ink splattering there at the end, just adds more details. Here I'm taking a Uniball Signo white gel pen to add some highlights to the image. And then I'll go ahead and take that fine tip black pen one more time, and I'm just real messily like going to go over all of the black lines just to kind of intensify the ink and just add a little bit more messiness to cover up any kind of imperfections that may have happened with the painting. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the paint off the top of that masking fluid, and then I'm just going to lightly rub it with my finger to remove it. And you can see here it prevented any of the watercolors from covering up where that verse is. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the stamp set from Concord 9th, and this is a wonderful stamp set for Bible journaling. It has plenty of these hand-lettered words that just work really well with Bible journaling, and they're the perfect size to fit in the margins of journaling Bible. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out the words that say, seek Him always. And I just wanted to keep this really simple. There's plenty of room if I want to come back in and do some journaling or some note-taking or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and stamp these down using STAYS-ON black ink. This ink does bleed through the page, so if that concerns you, you may want to use a pigment ink or prep your page ahead of time, but it doesn't seem to really bother me. I can always cover it up later. And I'm just, since these are new stamps, I'm stamping it on that scrap cardstock first before I ink it up and stamp it in my Bible. And that is it for the page today. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the process, and give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.